So, hello friends, this is Krishna and you are watching Krishna Themes. So, in this video, let me explain why grammar is a not first most important thing to get fluency in English and speak English with full of fluency. Why? Because these days, lot of English learners are thinking like grammar is the first step to get fluency in English, and if we know enough grammar rules, so then we can easily speak English with full of fluency. No, it doesn't work like that. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about why grammar is a not important thing to get fluency in English, and which are the mistakes that we need to focus on. Okay, so just try to watch this video till then. Okay, let's just directly come to the point why the grammar is not important and why it is not the most important thing in our English fluency journey. Okay, let me tell you one thing. How did you learn your mother tongue and how did you learn your native language? Did you learn grammar first? Obviously no. If I ask a question, how did you learn your mother tongue? Definitely you will say you have learned your mother tongue very naturally. You did not learn any grammar rules. You did not learn any vocabulary. You did not focus on any. It's not any all other rules. But why you are focusing in English only on learning grammar, right? So how does it make sense? First of all, we need to stop thinking like we need enough grammar. We need to focus too much on grammar rules. If you are thinking like that, so just to remove that thing in your mind, so just to focus on learning English is a skill, right? It's not a theory or it's not a subject, right? So we have been learning this English like a subject. We have learned a lot of grammar rules, we have learned a lot of vocabulary, we have focused too much on tenses, etc, etc, right? But still, why we are not able to speak English? Only because of lack of speaking practice, and we always looking this language like a subject. See, speaking English is a skill, right? So the more we try to speak, the more we try to practice in English, so then only we can get the better fluency in our English. Why you are not understanding the problem? Okay, so here what happens is, if you to to focus too much on learning grammar, so first of all your fluency does not improve. Instead of that, learning grammar makes you feel slow, and it makes you think too much in your mind. First of all, that's the most important thing which happens with a lot of English learners. So they feel like if we uh, if we learn enough grammar rules, then we can easily speak English with full of fluency. No man, it doesn't work like that. So if you try to too much focus on learning grammar, first of all your mind goes blank. Your mind will be very busy in learning and checking grammar rules. So which is the thing I have to use here? Is it correct or not? So is it in the right tense or not? Is it the right word to use here? So in these kind of things, your mind thinks a lot and your mind will be very busy to think about all these things. So at least from now, so just don't focus on learning grammar. Instead of it, of course grammar is important for every English learner to think and to speak with a professional language, but as of now we are at the beginner level. We need to learn survival English, right? So if you are able to survive with the English language, if you are able to communicate our thoughts to the other person with full of clarity and confidence, that is it, right? So grammar comes later, but the initial is you need survival English. You don't need that many grammar rules, you don't need that many posh words, and you don't need that many fancy words in your English. Okay, first of all you need to try to learn the survival English. So if you are able to communicate your thoughts to the other person without thinking too much in your mind, without translating lot of words, and without thinking about grammar rules, so then you are done. Then you are done with your English fluency. So if you keep continue the process slowly, you will also learn grammar rules, but it grammar comes later. and fluency. Fluency comes has to come first. Okay, so most of the people think like if you're good at grammar rules, so then fluency comes automatically. So it doesn't work like that, because a lot of English medium people, they know a lot of English grammar rules, and they are very good at learning grammar, but they still struggle to speak English very fluently. Why it is happening, and how does it make sense? So here you can understand grammar is not the important thing. Grammar comes later, but practice sessions and fluency has to come first in our English fluency. So just keep it in your mind and think about it. Okay, so instead of thinking too much about grammar, so just to try to speak simple English in your English fluency. Okay, so just try to focus on speaking simple sentences like I need water, I will go to college, or I will have some breakfast. So these kind of simple sentences makes your brain feel comfortable, and you feel so confident while speaking with any other person, right? So if you are able to put your thoughts, your ideas to the other person using simple English language, then what else you need, man? So you are ready to speak, you are good at speaking English, I would say, but you are not understanding your uh, potential, you are not understanding the capability of your learning English. You're too much focusing on learning grammar, you're too much focusing on learning fancy words, fancy vocabulary. So you are say you are wasting a lot of time in your entire day, I would say. So at least from today, just keep this thought of learning grammar aside. So just to put your focus and put your 100% efforts on learning and speaking simple English language. So then automatically everything fall in one place. Then you don't need to think and you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, so this is what all I wanted to say in this video, and why it is grammar is a not important thing at the first place. So I hope you got my point. I hope you like my video. So just try to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, and never stop speaking. Okay.